going on? Welcome to Pop Culture Connection. I know it's been a little while since I posted anything, since I've been hitting you with these golden tones. Where should I put that? Put that right there. We getting any feedback? No feedback. All right. Actually, got a new iPhone. And actually, with the new iPhone, it's been a little bit of a less feedback, which is always a good thing. I like that. You like that. We all like it. New York Comic Con 2015 is, well, for me, it's in the books. Today's the last day. It's almost 2 o'clock, so they're probably getting ready to wrap up. But I only went one day. I only went Thursday. First time in 4 years that I only went one day. First year I went on a Saturday. That's the biggest day to go. That's the craziest day to go, Saturday. The next year, I went 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last year, I went 4 days, Thursday through Sunday. But this year, I don't remember the name of the company that they did with the tickets, but they so badly screwed up how to get tickets, I ended up getting stuck with a Thursday, which is fine. Had an absolute blast. Went with a friend of mine. We had fun. We pretty much hit what we needed to hit, which I'll go over in a moment. But a friend of mine, you can follow him on YouTube, Veteran Cav 7372. He went with his first Comic-Con experience. He had an absolute blast. He found and went to everything. It was actually pretty cool. If you go to his YouTube page, he's got a lot of, I personally like, he's got a lot of cool vlogs. He does a few unboxing videos, which is always fun. And let me see if I can see if I can get his name here. Nope, that's my stuff. Come on, YouTube. All right. I don't think it was too long ago when I watched his video. But all in all, I was impressed. I liked what I saw this year at Comic Con. Oh, nope. Stop that. Sorry. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Veteran Cav 7374. Veteran CAV 7374. Go follow him on the YouTube. Well, in any event, so we went with the purpose. We kind of knew what we were looking for. We wanted to hit Loot Crate. I mean, walk around. Don't get me wrong. Walk around the showroom floor. See maybe who's doing autographs. Maybe catch a couple of those. I had seen the year prior, which I'll get into in a few moments. Someone's selling some homemade art pieces that I quite enjoyed. And then really maybe pick up some Funko Pop vinyls. I knew I wasn't going to get away with getting anything exclusive. Really, there was an exclusive glow-in-the-dark Godzilla there, but I wasn't going to wait 3 hours online for it. Maybe just because it happened to a friend of mine, just to hear that it's sold out. I don't know if that's just me. I wouldn't say losing interest in Comic-Con, because I love the atmosphere. I love being there. I love seeing the cosplay. I love, some of the booths of some of the people who are there promoting their own stuff. Like homemade comics, homemade art, which we'll get into in a moment. Stuff that they're selling, small businesses. But I can't deal with, I don't think I can deal with waiting in line anymore. Like 3 hours or so, possibly for a figure. Now, don't get me wrong, I love collecting the pop vinyls. I mean, my God, that's why I subscribe to Loot Crate, to Marvel's Collector Corp, to Arcade Block, now to Sci-Fi Block, to get my hands every once in a while on the pop vinyls. But with that being said, I just don't know if I can just wait online that much anymore for stuff like that. That's just me. Don't get me wrong. That's just me. In any event, I walked away with no pop vinyls, none whatsoever. Even though Funko themselves had a giant booth there. I didn't see anything. First of all, a lot of people had them way overpriced. That and Amiibo, way overpriced than what they should be. So forget that. There were a couple of spots that were selling the Funko Pop vinyls for regular price, which is typically $12.99 or even less. So a lot of places sell them for $10. But again, I didn't see anything that popped out where I was like, oh, I got to get this now, while I'm here, which would be more for convenience than anything else. So instead, picked up Loot Crate, which I still haven't opened yet. It's the New York Comic Con exclusive crate, Creepy. Out of 10,000 boxes, my box is, not that it matters, 1,192. I don't know if there's anything exclusive, like different between the boxes. I'm going to do an unboxing video later. I've held on to the box for a few days now. Still haven't opened it because I saw a friend of mine open her box. And I saw what was in it, had some cool stuff. But I'm still going to eventually, I'll tape that. Dark Horse Comics had a booth, set up. Oh, pardonnez-moi. So I picked up, which actually has been out for a while. I finally got around to picking it up. It's the Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historian. Hyrule Historian. Long story short, it's like the official history of Zelda, the Legend of Zelda video game series, which actually finally puts the games in true chronological order. But it's a nice book, beautiful green front cover, gold inlay. It has a lot of history of each game, some concept art, some original drawings, original ideas. Really, nothing to do with gameplay, nothing to do with a playthrough. There's a manga in the back of it. So that was pretty cool. Pick that up. But really, and what I want to do, this is going to be a free plug. Kyle McCoy is the gentleman's name, and he runs the Pixel Art Shop. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them, I think he's on the Twitter, as Chris Jericho would say. And he's at pixelartshop.com. Pixelartshop.com. Basically what he does is his medium, if you will, are, what are they called? Pearl beads, I think they're called. Basically, they're just these beads that are very. I don't know what the measurements are, but basically, long story short, he makes 8-bit art with these beads, and they come out absolutely phenomenal. He does video games. You can actually find him on YouTube. He's done much larger projects of busts. He has a 60s Batman, Adam West. He did an Incredible Hulk. He did a Sean Connery 007, amongst others. I mean, he very talented, I must say. And last year, at New York Comic Con 2014, he had his booth set up. I feel like he had a bigger booth last year, but whatever. And he had these pieces, and he also had these shadow boxes, which for an entire year, I kicked myself in the butt for not picking up these shadow boxes. Basically, it's very hard to describe. Well, I guess not. It's pretty easy to describe, actually. Basically, it's an NES shadow box. What it is, it's an NES cartridge, either an original actual cartridge, or he looks like he makes up stickers sometimes as well, because some of the games he has never came out. Like he has one for Breaking Bad, one for Dexter, but he has real ones. Like the one I'm interested in is Back to the Future. So he actually has the Back to the Future game in there, which was a horrible game, but a great movie. So basically, in the shadow box is the 8-bit cartridge, an NES controller, and then the bead art of a scene or a character or something from the movie or the video game. He did not, unfortunately, have the shadow box that I wanted, the Back to the Future one. at Comic-Con when I went on Thursday. I'm in touch with him. I'm definitely going to get that ordered. But instead, I picked up a couple of pieces, which you can actually see at my Instagram, More365, MOHR365. Basically, a one-off, if you will, Mega Man, just an action shot of Mega Man. Very cool. And then I bought, which was 2 pieces, a scene from the original Super Mario Brothers. Basically, Mario and Luigi dodging King Koopa, or Bowser at the time, fire breath. That's one panel. See Luigi, Mario. You see that that last part, the bridge, when you fight Bowser. You see the bridge, and then the two, the flames, that go through the board when you get near Bowser. That's one panel. Then there's a separate panel of Bowser himself, of the axe that you would click to destroy the bridge and send Bowser to his demise, whoever is pretending to be Bowser, and then off to another castle. So I picked that up as well. So basically I picked up 3 pieces, a small Mega Man, and then these 2 larger pieces. I absolutely love them. They are great pieces of nice homemade, and they were made by him. So it's made in the USA, definitely. I think he lives in Queens. I don't know from the videos that I saw on his YouTube, and just supporting artists. Listen, there's a lot of people out there who, quite frankly, are cheap. They don't, they feel everything should be given away for free, or why buy it here for $50 when I could buy it over here for $48? Sometimes you just, you spend. I don't mind spending money on something I feel is right, on something that I enjoy, and to support people. People out there need to be supported. If everything's given out for free, no one's getting supported for anything. So I had no problem, picking these pieces up, because I when I go to Comic-Con, there are a lot of people with booths with their own art, with their own, whether they're selling handbags or clothing or anything like that. And they're there. I mean, it costs money to get a table for one hand, let alone for 4 days at the con. They're busting their hump. They're putting their blood, sweat, and tears into this. Give back a little bit. It's not a problem, especially if it's worth it, and these are worth it. So again, you can see photos of it. It's the Mario, Luigi, Bowser of one. Mega Man was something else. Actually, I'm waiting today. If I have any critique, it would be that the canvas that he puts it on does not have anything to hang the items immediately. So I'm waiting for those to come in. That's going to be a project unto itself. Beyond that was really about it. I went on Thursday, so as much as it was crowded, there wasn't a lot as far as autographs were concerned. I don't even know who was there, to be honest with you. I didn't even go down to the autograph pavilion. But I wasn't, when I went online before, I didn't see anyone really. Kaylee from Firefly was going to be there. So originally she was going to be there Thursday through Sunday, but she got bumped up to Friday to Sunday. So, missed out on her, and my friend really wanted to go to see her for that. But otherwise, there was no autographs or anything to be had. But still an excellent experience. I had an absolute blast. It was a fun time. I was off from work, so anything's better than that. And overall, and then I forgot about it because it really wasn't on Thursday. But Saturday night, I went to the Hammerstein Ballroom to see Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman, Hollywood Babylon, which is a podcast. Actually, a podcast that I listened to that finally got me to do my own shows. Kevin Smith, the podfather, if you will. He's got the Smodco, all the podcasts that he does. Hollywood Babylon is my personal favorite. I listen to it religiously. Hollywood Babylon is the only thing, movie, television, music podcast, that especially when I'm just those days, just down in the dumps, I can listen to that show and all my worries, all my problems, everything just melts away. And listening to that show is what has me right now talking on this microphone to either nobody or some people or everybody just BSing. They were here 2 years ago in New York City at the, not during Comic-Con, but they were at the Gotham Comedy Club. I went to that show. Oh, God, they were hysterical. That show was actually the day after they announced Ben Affleck as Batman, so that had a lot of good stuff. Here, though, it was part of Comic-Con weekend, part of the New York Super Show. I forget what they call it. So they were at the Hammerstein Ballroom. They were on fire, as they normally are. Ralph Garman, one of the funniest guys on the planet. Kevin Smith, just his natural giddiness and his natural just affection and infection of all this is just, worthwhile. Got a cool autograph. It was part of the VIP package. But, you can tell it was new because you can smell the ink still drying on the poster. And then you can download their show. Their show will probably go, I'm assuming, this is not a plug or anything, but it'll probably be available for download not the 12th. What is that, the 19th, a week later? It's a Monday. The show always comes out on a Monday, so probably the 19th. The 12th is probably going to be the show from Philly. But in any event, that's the show that got me doing this. That's the show that got me doing Wrestle World. That's the show that hopefully will get me started again for the Retro Gamers. But bottom line, I went there by myself, which is all right. I've been going to a lot of these shows by myself. Really can't get, not that I can't get anyone else to go. It's just really no one else wants to go, but that's fine. Not everyone is into the same thing that I am. It's okay. Made some friends. But overall, an exciting weekend. I wish I was at Comic-Con all 4 days, though. I won't lie. Wish I was there Friday. Wish I was there Saturday. Wish I was there Sunday, today, just to experience some more and maybe get my hands on some of those exclusives. But in any event, with that being said, I'm going to start to wrap this up. Thank you very much for downloading. Remember, follow me everywhere, every social media, More365, MOHR365, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.